Good evening everyone, good evening. Good evening, welcome to Titan 2.0 2026 batch orientation session. Welcome to Titan 2.0 orientation session and let me discuss you about all the features of Titan 2.0 batch. Good evening everyone, good evening. So let us discuss about Titan 2.0 batch and what are the fundamental features of this batch, and how Titan 2.0 batch is going to help you out in your preparation, and how Titan 2.0 batch will significantly improve your understanding about the exam. It will give you an extra S about your preparation, and what are the fundamental features of this course, and what are the added features that can be included along with this batch. So let us discuss about this batch, all the fundamental features one by one. So first, Titan 2.0 batch. It is a foundation batch, foundation course for 2026 civil services exam. So all those who are aspiring for civil services exam 2026, this batch is a tailor-made batch for you. This batch will cater to all your requirement as per the demands of the exam. So the purpose is making you aware about the demands of the exam and then implementing those aspects in classroom. So this batch will equip you to handle not only the stress related to civil services exam, but also the exam related demands, exam related challenges will be handled through this batch. So this batch is a 2026 course batch. All those who are aspiring to appear for civil services exam in 2026, they can join this Titan 2.0 batch. It includes prelims plus mains plus interview preparation. It means this will be an integrated course involving both prelims and mains preparation. So suppose I take Indian polity. So while dealing with Indian polity, I will be dealing up with all the issues related to prelims as well as mains exam. One. And later on, interview preparation will also be taken into account. This Titan 2.0 2026 batch, it starts with it starts on 17th of November 2024, and fees of this batch is 11,999 rupees. Similar batch of civil services exam, it cost you more than 2 lakh rupees in Delhi Rajendra Nagar. And second, this batch is a unique batch in the sense that it will be an all English batch. The mode of communication 99.99% of the time will be only in English. So Hindi in this batch will not be used. This batch will be primarily meant for those students who are really good at English. If somebody is not good at English, I would advise you to go for our Sankalp batch and Prahar batch, but not for Titan batch. This batch is meant only for those students who are really good at English, those who are comfortable in dealing with English, and those who are comfortable in handling entire lecture in English language only. So mode of instruction for this batch, 99.99% of the time will only be in English. Seldom any other language will be used, but 99.99% of the time the mode of instruction will only be in English. And moreover, this batch will start on 17th of November 2024. The cost of this batch, as I told you, is only 11,999 rupees. Now, what are the fundamental features of this batch? So this batch, it is an UPSC Foundation Course 2026 batch that includes prelims, mains and interview. It includes live plus a recorded session of general studies classes, CSAT lecture, daily MCQ plus mains practice, comprehensive general studies ebooks. Let us discuss about all these features one by one. What are the fundamental features of Titan 2.0 batch? It means what are the things that you will be getting by joining Titan 2.0 batch. First fundamental feature of this course is that both live plus recorded lectures would be provided to you. Live lecture means that a designated time slot would be provided to you. Designated time slot would be given to you. Let's suppose I start with Indian polity. So your class, your designated timing is at 10 to 12 in the morning. So you can attend live lecture from 10 to 12, and then you will have a history class, suppose along with Indian polity at some other time. If you are unable to attend the classes live, then you can go for recorded version of the lecture, and you can watch recorded version of the lecture any number of times. The first live plus recorded lectures would be provided to you. Second fundamental feature of this course would be that CSET classes is all inclusive, is included under this course itself. These days, civil services aptitude test have assumed heightened importance in civil services exam. So CSET batches along with other general studies batches would be provided to you under Titan 2.0 batch. You have got ample amount of time at your disposal because this batch is meant for only those students who are appearing for 2026 prelims, who are going to appear in 2026, who are aspiring for 2026 civil services exam. So you have ample amount of time at your disposal. So CSAT classes would be included under general studies batch only. Then this batch, it will also consist of answer writing classes. Like generally what happens, suppose I teach Indian polity at PW platform. So I have taken all the classes of Indian polity, and students, they generally encounter answer writing related issues. So in between the course itself, or once you are done with the course, separate answer writing session would be conducted. The purpose of those answer writing session would be to make your preparation in tune with the demands of the exam. Let's suppose Indian polity, Article 21 has been dealt with you. Now, suppose a couple of questions have been asked from Article 21 related to either right to environment or related to either gender justice. So how to tackle those questions from mains point of view, it will be done here. So those answer writing classes would be provided to you. Like these days, I have already conducted a couple of sessions of all my students who were my students in Sankalp batch and Prahar batch. And we discussed PYQs in those sessions. So likewise, similar type of sessions I keep on conducting. The purpose of those sessions are to make you aware about the demands of the exam, to make you aware about the kind of questions that have been asked in exam and how to tackle those questions. And my personal experience says that most of the students say that those sessions, those answer writing sessions are even better than live classes, are even better than the lectures which they attend in their batch. So those live sessions related to answer writing classes, students are of the view that it is much better than any other classes, because then you get to know how to apply the concept which has been taught in the class. So those answer writing sessions are another important feature of this course. Apart from this, after every lecture, suppose I have taken Article 19 and Article 20 on a particular day. On the basis of the lecture itself, MCQ questions would be provided to you on the basis of the lecture that has been taught in the class. And plus, one mains question along with model answers would be provided to you. I often advise students, don't worry, I will be taking up all your courses, so don't worry. So first let me finish, then I will be taking up all your courses, all your queries, so don't worry. So on the basis of the lecture itself, that suppose I have taken the class on Article 19 and Article 20. On the basis of my lecture, MCQs depending upon the nature of the topic and one mains question along with the solution would be provided to you. The purpose is that you learn something in the classroom and then you go back and apply your knowledge on those questions. So you just go and attempt those MCQs and mains question. I often advise students that when on the basis of the lecture itself one MCQ has been provided to you, what you need to do is that you just attempt the question on your own and then you try to have a look at model answers and then find out whether you have hit the demand of the question or not. So the purpose of this lecture based MCQ and mains question is to keep your preparation in tune with the demands of the exam, because these days the nature of exam has got significantly changed. The demand of the exam is that you practice a lot. The more you practice, the more comfortable you become in dealing with entire examination process. So on the basis of lecture itself, you will be provided with MCQ and mains question along with detailed solution of both MCQ and mains question, so that you can apply the knowledge that has already been taught in the class. Then you will be provided with weekly current affairs lecture and regular doubt sessions. Now, the purpose of weekly current affairs lecture is that whatever happened in that week, that will be covered under current affairs lecture. So suppose one event related to Indian polity has also happened, along with economic event, along with science and technology related event that has come in the newspaper. Those will be covered in the weekly current affairs lecture itself. And apart from that, regular doubt sessions will be conducted if students face difficulty in some topics. So for that purpose, regular doubt sessions would be conducted. This course, it also includes supplementary benefits. One is mains and interview residential program. Now, what is this mains and interview residential program? That students who have cleared prelims exam and they are PW OnlyIAS student, they will be called to PW OnlyIAS offline center for full paid mains and interview preparation free of cost, including residential. Mind it, you will be invited to PW OnlyIAS center. You will be provided with all the facilities, including mains preparation, answer writing facility, mentorship related facility, fully paid residential program. You don't need to worry about anything. All those costs will be borne by PW OnlyIAS only. So you don't need to worry about any other thing. You need to concern about only your own preparation. That's it. If you are comfortable with the topic, if you have cleared the exam, you just attend our MIRP mains interview residential program that will give an extra edge to your preparation. Moreover, this entire process residential program is meant to equip you with the demands of the exam. Once you clear the prelims, you do not need to worry about anything. Where I will be staying in Delhi? You don't worry about anything. We have got our own residential facilities. If you are our student, the entire residential facility along with mentorship facility, test series related facility would be provided to you along with this course only. The only condition is, the caveat is that you need to clear prelims. Then study material by our experts. E-books would be provided to you. Hard copy will not be provided to you, mind it. Only e-books would be provided to you. What is the meaning of e-books? So books would be provided to you in the form of PDF. For example, these 24 comprehensive GS books of UPSC wala, these books are really good. Especially since I teach Indian polity, so I know about these books because I myself have gone through these books twice. And I have found these books are of immense help. To me, you forget about the aspirant. These books are really great books. Very comprehensively, it has been designed by experts, by our teammates, and these books are great books. I can vouch for these books. I can advocate for these books that these books are great books. So e-books would be provided to you. Along with this, monthly current affairs magazine would be provided to you along with this course itself in the form of e-books only, mind it, not hard copy but only e-books. Then Uran 3.0 booklet would be provided to you. These booklets are prelims quick revision booklets. So generally what happens that when examination is approaching, suppose only a couple of months are left, you would not be able to revise the whole thing. You would not be able to revise the book. You would not be able to revise entire lecture because you have very less time at your disposal. So you can go through our Uran 3.0 booklet. These are prelims quick revision booklets. And these booklets, I tell you, it will provide extra edge to your preparation because just before exam, those prelims related facts are very important. Students often miss out on those facts because just before exam they try to go through entire material. It is humanly not feasible for you to go through entire material just before exam. So these quick revision booklets, it will tremendously help you out at the time of exam, just before the exam. And then Uran 500 plus series would be provided to you. That 1.5 years of current affairs compilation booklets would be provided to you. So in the last 18 months, whatever important has happened in the field of Indian polity, economy, science and technology, history, geography, and etc., in all other subjects, those things would be provided to you in the form of Uran 500 plus booklet. So 1.5 years of current affairs comprehensive compilation booklet. The purpose is to make your preparation as to make your preparation in tune with the demands of the exam, as much comprehensive as it can be possible. And that is why these e-books are provided to you. And I can vouch for these e-books, that these books are really great books. These books have been prepared by our team, especially UPSC all our books. So this series of booklet in the form of e-books will greatly, immensely help you out in your preparation, along with monthly Manthan Current Affairs magazine, Uran 3.0 booklet, and Uran 500 plus booklet that contains 1.5 years of current affairs compilation booklets. And now there is another feature which is completely separate from this course. Remember that if you join Titan 2.0 batch, only Titan 2.0 batch and nothing else, then the cost is only 11,999 rupees. No extra charge. All the fundamental features that I have discussed with you would be provided under this course itself. No extra charge. But if, apart from these fundamental features, if you want certain additional features, so for that purpose, you need to join Select 360. Now, what is this Select 360 and what does it constitute? Select 360, it provides you tele-mentorship facility, because generally what happens that during the course of exam, you face a lot of difficulty, especially it becomes emotional roller coaster ride. So over the period of time, you will realize that emotionally sometimes you are very drained, sometimes things become very challenging, sometimes your preparation is up, sometimes it is down. So during those tough moments, this tele-mentorship facility would be provided to you. So one-on-one, you can have a chat with your mentor, and your mentor will guide you about the nuances, the finer points of exam. Those nuanced approach will help you a lot, because these mentors, they themselves have gone through a lot during their preparation, and those mentors will help you out emotionally in sailing through the difficult period. Then UPSC Khazana would be provided to you. What is meant by UPSC Khazana? UPSC Khazana means that suppose you have attended my Indian polity lecture for any reason, for n number of reasons. It may happen, though it doesn't happen generally, but it may happen that you do not like my way of teaching. It may happen to some students. So then UPSC Khazana facility would be provided to you. You can go and have a look at the lecture of other teacher which has been teaching Indian polity on PW platform itself. And then 3, a set of 24 UPSC वाला books in hard copy format. आपके घर पे courier किया जाएगा. So in hard copy format, these set of 24 booklets of UPSC Wala would be provided at your doorstep. So the purpose is that this Select 360, you need to pay additional 6,000 rupees. There is no hidden charges, because I told you earlier, if you do not join Select 360, the cost is 11,999 and everything would be provided to you in ebooks format. But here you have some additional feature like tele-mentorship facility, that you can have a chat with your mentor whenever you face any difficulty related to exam, whenever you write answer, and it is related to answer checking, any type of issue that will be dealt by these tele-mentors. And then you have UPSC Khazana booklet, Khazana, under which you can go through on our platform. Other teachers, a number of teachers are teaching Indian polity, a number of teachers are teaching geography and history. You can go through their lecture. If you do not like the lecture of any one teacher, or if you want certain additional edge in your preparation, then you can go through UPSC Khazana, those lectures of any subject. And then prelims plus mains test series would be available to you at a cost of rupees 6,000 only. I tell you that in Delhi Karol Bagh, the cost of this prelims plus mains test series itself is more than 30,000 rupees. the cost of prelims test series itself, and you forget about the prelims test series, it also consists of mains test series. The cost of prelims plus mains test series, it is not less than 30,000-40,000 rupees in Delhi Karol Bagh, and that will be included under Select 360 itself through a paltry sum of only 6,000 rupees. So if you join Select 360, apart from Titan 2.0 batch, so you need to pay only 6,000 rupees that consists of, and that will cover, that includes tele-mentorship facility, UPSC Khazana facility, and these 24 UPSC Wala books in hard copy format, it will be sent to your doorstep. आपके घर पे, you will get all the books at your home itself. And then you will have prelims plus mains test series, that you can join prelims plus mains test series, that will be a part of the Select 360 itself. So comprehensive mains plus prelims test series. This Select 360, only Select 360, it will cover daily answer writing with evaluation. You can write answer, you can get it checked with your mentor. You can have a discussion with your mentor that the comments, why a particular comment has been given into about your answer. You can get it checked with your mentor. You can have a word with your mentor that what are the lacunae, what are the positives in your answer, what are the negatives in your answer, and how you can improve your answer. That will be a part of this Select 360 only. So Titan 2.0 is separate, and apart from Titan 2.0, from this slide onwards, this is a facility related to Select 360. If you join Select 360 along with Titan 2.0, so this Select 360, it costs 6,000 rupees, and it consists of all these facilities along with daily answer writing with evaluation. I tell you, daily answer writing with evaluation itself in at any place in Rajendra Nagar, along with this tele-mentorship facility and prelims and mains and those hard copy booklets itself, it costs more than 50,000 rupees. So you need to pay out only 6,000 rupees, and it will also cover NCERT recorded lectures. Then Citizen Mains Program toppers, Citizen Mains Program facility will also be provided to you. This Citizen Mains Program, once you appear for prelims. So after prelims, PW OnlyIAS launches Citizen Mains Program. Last year onwards, we started this program, and it became a big hit among aspirants. So AIR 13, AIR 24, AIR 43, all were from Citizen Mains Program itself, and 57 toppers that directly came from Citizen Mains Program. So that will also be a part of this whole process. Citizen Mains Program also you can join, and then obviously interview guidance program. Once you clear your mains exam, then a panel of interviewers, mostly bureaucrats, subject matter experts, psychologists, they would be dealing with your interview part. Or यहाँ पर all these retired bureaucrats and diplomats, they will give you very comprehensive guidance about UPSC interview. Then it will also, so what are the schedule of Titan 2026 is, you will have classes from Monday to Saturday. One day, one lecture, because you have ample amount of time at your disposal. You are going to appear for your exam in 2026, and therefore only one lecture would be provided you in a day. So suppose I'm taking up your Indian polity class, so only one lecture, you will have only Indian polity class in a day. Since you have a lot of time at your disposal, so you can go for the entire process of examination in a very calmly manner. You can at self-paced manner, and you can very easy manner, one lecture at a day. And this will give you an extra S, because you will not be burdened by the number of classes, because you will have only one class a day to attend. And since you will be appearing for exam 2 years down the line, that is why one lecture a day of 2 hours would be enough for you. And then live GS lecture will be delivered in English language by India's best teachers. That is why I told you that the mode of instruction in this batch, 99.99999% of the time will be only in English. Sometimes here and there one word of Hindi comes, because that is why at the beginning of this session itself I told you that if somebody is not comfortable in English, somebody is not comfortable in attending entire lecture in English, then they should not be joining this batch, because then it will become a very painful exercise for you if you are not comfortable with English. This batch is meant only for those students who are really good at English, those who can handle entire lecture in English language only. So 99.99999% of the time, the mode of communication will only be in English. And this entire course, along with this, so there are three features I told you about. First, that you join only Titan 2.0 batch, no Select 360. The cost is 11,999 rupees. You join Select 360 also, so the cost is plus 6,000 rupees. And then you join UPSC optional also. So a range of optionals are being provided on our platform. The first one is anthropology. Then you have PSIR. Anthropology would be provided only in English. English means this is an English medium batch only, but the mode of instruction will be primarily in English, but teacher will also be using Hindi sometimes. Remember, it will not be like Titan batch where 99% of the time or 99.99% of the time the mode of instruction will be in English. This will be a English batch. English batch means it is primarily an English medium batch, but mode of instruction will be in English most of the time, sometimes also in Hindi. That is why we call it English batch. I myself is taking PSIR English medium batch, but this English medium batch is again in English. So it will be like 60-70% of the time I'm giving you instruction only in English, and then 30-40% of the time I also speak Hindi in this batch. It's not like Titan batch. Then you have sociology in Hindi and English. Then you have mathematics, English. Then you have public administration optional, English. Geography, both Hindi and English. Then history optional, Hindi and English. And then you have Hindi Sahitya. The cost of optional paper is 8,999 rupees. I tell you that the cost of optional itself in Delhi Karol Bagh is more than 65,000 rupees. The cost of optional itself is more than 65,000 rupees. Even in online format, the cost of the optional is more than 56,000 rupees. The cost of this batch will be only 8,999 rupees separately if you join optional batch separately. So Titan 2.0 is separate, Select 360 is separate, and then you have optional batch is separate. And then free demo classes for all the students, 17th of September, 18th of September, and 19th of September. So come and join us, come and join those demo classes. And in those three demo classes, you can gauge the level of lecture. You can also measure the quality which we deliver to you. And then tech and app support on PW app itself. You will have all the tech and app support related to like payment issue, app related issues, subscription issue, then books related issues, batches related issues, then amount deducted, payment failed, and all those options, all those issues are covered here in this column. And then you have, if you face any problem in anything, then please feel free to contact us on the PW app, and you can chat with you can chat through your Mitra. You can get your queries resolved. So that's all about the Titan 2.0 batch. Thank you. Thank you for patiently hearing me. And now let me check all your questions. Yes. Hmm. So let me discuss with you about your queries, your questions now. Okay. So AK World is from Sankalp batch. He is my student. Art and craft. So any other question? I have no idea about Ajay. I have no idea about Hindi optional classes and Hindi medium classes. Hmm. So should we wind up with the session? I think comments are ऊपर खींचिए. Hmm. Sudhanshu is my student. Okay, Sudhanshu is my student. Thank you, Sudhanshu, and same here. Thank you. Yes, on 17th, 18th, and 19th of, I think, on 17th, 18th, and 19th of September, you will get the notification about class timing on our app itself. I think it will be live. It will be presented also on YouTube. I think, though I'm not sure, but I think it will be um, live on YouTube as well. Because, so shall we wind up with the session? If you have no other question, please let me know. If there is any other question, please let me know. Sharu, you are from class 11th. Okay. So go through NCRT books first. Thank you everyone. Thank you. So shall we wind up with the session? Shall we end the session? Please let me know. So now let us end the session. So it was really nice interacting with all of you. So come and join our demo lecture on 17th, 18th, and 19th of September. Our board has already been completed. Okay, you're talking about the board of 11th student. Okay, Sharu. Okay, Sharu. Sharu, yes, first you complete your board exam and you go through NCRT books. Don't think too much about IAS right now. You are still in school, so just focus on your school, enjoy the moment. There is absolutely no point in burdening yourself with UPSC preparation. So, shall we end the session? Okay, so thank you everyone. Now we are ending the session.